Hello everyone, you are listening Dr. Bin Kumar, and today I am going to discuss how to secure maximum marks in ARS exam. First of all, I want to tell you, I have found that many times the students are wandering here and there to find out the key points to secure a very good marks in the exam, and they are not able to find a right people. So here I will explain how you will secure the maximum mark in ARS exam on the basis of my own experience and literature I have searched from anywhere. So first of all, I want to tell that the ARS exam is composed of the three exams, that is your the prelims exam and the mains exam and then interview exam. So after that you will get the selection. If you see on the pictorial form how the ARS exam will happen, so here there will be very crowd, more than 100 or sometimes 1,000 and 2,000 people are sitting for the getting ARS in the major discipline like the genetics and plant breeding, agronomy, horticulture. Those are very major, and in some disciplines some aspirants are less, but the competition is still neck to neck. And how they ask and they maintain the ratio. If the competition is very high, then they will call for the 1:15 ratio in the mains exam. And after the prelims exam, and after that they will ask 1:5 in the ratio for the interview panel. So very toughly, and after all the giving a tough competition at this stages, three stages, aspirant will get the ARS exam and will be very happy to listen that they got the ARS. So first of all, I'll start from the prelims, how the prelims happen. If you see the prelims is mainly composed of the multiple choice question, and here the number of the question will be near about 150 and 150 marks in 2 hours they will ask. And minimum marks for the different category, like here you see the unreserved category, they must have to secure 45% marks, and OBC category 40%, and SC and ST category for 35%. It means that you must secure this minimum marks for going to the mains exam. And second is the very important component, that is your mains exam. This is the second stage and very important stage, because most of the rank and your selection will be happen or not is mainly decided in the mains, because this is having very high weightage in the marks. So it's also composed of a different section, the first section, second section and third section. There will be 3 sections. So the first section will be composed of the 40 questions, and each question will carry 2 marks, and the weightage of the mark is 80, you see here. And second section will be your 20 questions, that will be each question will carry 5 marks and weightage is 100. So these 2 sections is very important, because mathematical marks are given here. You have a chance to secure more than 90% marks in these 2 sections, and this is the, you can say 100% you have a chance to secure 80 to 80 if you attempt the 40 question very carefully. And third section is your 6 question, that will be your long question, and each question will be carried 10 marks, and the weightage of the marks is 60. So in this way, if you sum up, then this is the exam of 240. Mains is actually the exam of 240 marks. So I will start the first section. How you will proceed the first section, what would be my suggestion, you must follow that. So the 40 question will be the different type, like fill in the blanks type. So this will be your picture of your question will be like this. So how you will proceed the fill in the blank type the question, because many times we do the rush and do wrong, attempt wrong, and that will come very negative way. So here tips for taking the fill in the blank exam. So read each question I statement very carefully, okay, and pick up a clue about the answer from the wording of the question. You must on the basis of your knowledge and basic understanding, you must have to pick up some clue what would be the proper filler of word in this position, and don't over analyze the question. Sometimes students what do, they start to over analyze the question, so they deviated from the right path to the wrong path. So don't over analyze the question. So how you will prepare the notes when you start to prepare the exam. So tips for preparing the fill in the blank type of the exam is, suppose as you organize and review your class note, so in the class note you will find the new terms, so that you must underline. Important date you must underline. Noteworthy phrase, some phrase will be very new, so you must underline that. And name of the key person, some scientists will name, there will be some name of some scientist and like that, so you must underline that and make a list or flashcard of information you have identified to study. So you must make a notes on the card of information. So in the last you can very easily review and read that, and you can make a more frequency of reading again and again. So in this way you can remember that thing. Other will be your matching type of the question. The second type will be the match the column. There will be two column. In one column they were given something, and in the other column they will have given something. So here you can see here the column B is having 5 and column C is having 6. So sometime what happen, column B and column C both will having the same number of the item. So how you will proceed that this type of the question? Tips for making match type of the question: read the direction to see if only one match is allowed per item or not. I have already given the last one of the very good example that in one side there were 5 item and here was the 5 item, but here is the 6 item. So must you confirm that does one item belonging to only one, or sometime the answer option is like that. So suppose if it is like that, so here you should carefully read all the choice, okay, and determine if what is being asked, does it is asking for a person or date or place or something. Okay, suppose some contribution is given in this side and they are asking the name of the which scientist had given. Suppose some scientist has given something in this year, what they are asking, sometimes they are asking the in which year they have given. So first of all you sure that and answer the item you are sure that 100% this is the true. First of all you match that thing. After that, on the basis of your knowledge, on the basis of information you earn during your preparation time, you must go close, and then in this way you proceed the matching type of the question. And third is your true false type of the question. There will be true and false type of the question. So how you will proceed the true and false type of the question? Every part of a true sentence must be true. If suppose that a sentence is given and they are asking does it is true or not, then it indicate that if it is true means it all the statement sentence must be true. If you are going to conclude that this statement is true, read the each statement very carefully and pay close attention to the negative, qualifier, absolute and long statement. Okay, if suppose the qualifier are given like this, never, always, every, it means that statement must be true all the times. But if this type of the qualifier is there, usually what happen, this type of the qualifier leads your false answer. Always be aware of that. If qualifier is like that, usually, sometime and generally, it means that statements can be considered true or false. It is depend on the circumstances. So usually this type of the, if the qualifier is there, then this type of the qualifier leads to the your true answer. Okay. If any part of the question is false, then entire statement will be your false. But just because a part of the statement is true, it does not necessarily making the entire statement true. So this point you must remember in your mind when you are going to give the answer. It's not that if some part of the statement sentence is true, it is not going to conclude that all sentence is true. So before answering you must consider this point what I have told here. Okay, so the last will be your multiple choice of the question. So multiple choice question, how we will proceed that? These are some clue regarding this. Read the question statement very carefully. Answer the question in your head. First of all, you answer after the after reading the question. You first revoke in your mind that does it would be the answer of that. When you revoke in your mind, you can answer in your mind. Then you go to the choice. Okay. Read all the answer choice very carefully, okay, and then start to eliminate the wrong answer. Okay, if you know more than one answer is correct, then consider if all the above is possibly the correct choice. Okay, if suppose more than 2 is you are sure that this is the true, two choice is true, and if there is given all of the above is true, then you must go for the all of the above. And if all of the above is not choice, if all of the above is not, suppose is there, and you are knowing that 2 is the true choice, is the true, so you must go for the best choice, which is the one of the best choice. So you must proceed for that. And my suggestion will be, never leave a multiple choice question blank unless you are penalized a guessing. Suppose if there is no negative marking for the question, so you must attempt all the question by your guess of basic knowledge, because you have prepared a lot, so you can guess. So you must be you have a lot of the chances to come at a right answer. So you do not leave the question. Again, I am moving to the second, that is your short answer typing, and this will be the 20 question and 5 mark for each, and a weightage is 100. So this section is also very important. You can secure more than 90 marks, and this will definitely leads good rank in your ARS exam. So here I want to say what is actually short type of the question. Actually, short answer questions statement are similar to your essay type of the question, except because here in this short type of the question, evaluator and examiner want to know few word, not the whole sentence, not the whole phrase. They want few word and few sentences about that question. They test foundational knowledge, which is usually factual. They want fact in a bullet form. They want answer in a very complete in short answer question, and it is very important to pay attention to the directive word in each item. You should not go just to explain here and there. You must be focused on the key point what the question is asking. And tips for preparing the short answer exam. Here you must have to make a separate notes or a card, and you must write down above some key terms, date, concept, and definition, event. So after when you write down, suppose the conservation agriculture, organic farming, transgenic, these are some keyword very popular in some exam. So you must write down on the above of that card or on page, and again you have to collect some information in a very bullet form pertinent to that, and develop a summary sheet of the course material. So in this way you can make a very good material and make a summary, very summarized form of that particular keyword on a paper. Focus on a keywords, event, vocabulary, and concept. So from your syllabus, you must find out the very important keyword. What are the very important keyword? You must write down there, and some vocabulary, some event, suppose some discovery happen, or some very important vocabulary like biodynamic farming and transgenic. These are very important vocabulary. So you must write down, or you must start to collect some information. Organize your note and material around the keyword. You must focus on, when you write down the keyword on the top of the paper or page, you must write down the very near to that your keyword. You do not deviate here and there. Okay, na? So this way you can make a notes of your star type of the question. And tips for taking a star type of answer. Read when you are going to write the answer of the star type of question in the exam, so read question very carefully and make sure you answer everything that is required. When you read the question, so before completing you must sure that you have answered does it completely or not. When answering the question, respond directly to the question or directly focus on a keyword and idea. You do not deviate here and there. You must write very close to that keyword. You do not just write unnecessary thing. Write conscious and answer presenting key facts in a short sentence according to the test instruction. You must have to write in a very bullet form, and some pictorial, some flow chart, some equation if there, you must insert that thing. You do not just write any unnecessary thing in short type of the question. So these were some tips for the short type of the question. Again, third is your sixth question, that will be your long type of question and essay type of the question, and this will carry 10 marks for the each, and weightage is your 60. And this is one of the portion where you have to write some essay type of the question. So before writing the question of the long type, you must think before you write. Focus on what you know about the question, not what you don't know. Suppose when you read the question, you must focus what you are knowing about this. You don't focus that, oh yeah, I don't know this about this. So you must focus how much you are knowing, and then again start to make a outline of the each question. You make outline how you will arrange that, and number of the item in order you will discuss them to be sure you don't miss any part of the question, because in this long type of the question there will be the, if you see that there will be the different component, like just I'm giving the example, what is the organic farming, what is the scope objective of the organic farming, and scope of organic farming in India. So here the three component. So in this way you must organize that you are not going to leave any section of that question. Begin with the strongest first sentence, that is the main idea of your answer. You must start the answer writing which is the one of the strongest sentence, and that would be the strongest sentence of your answer, and that could able to convey the main idea of your answer. Use your first paragraph to provide an overview of your essay and present your key points. Suppose when you are writing first paragraph, the first paragraph should indicate the overall view of the answer of the question. Back up your point with specific information, figure, example, quotation. Means when you are writing long type of the question, you must be very cautious and very careful to incorporate some very specific information. If suppose there is a scope for the figure, example, or someone is given some quotation, sometime a very big personality have given the quotation regarding the some like natural resource and some advanced technology. So if you write down the quotation there, then that will make a more beauty of your answering. And make sure you answer everything the question is asking. After when you go complete the answer, you must sure that you haven't leave any portion of the question. Means your answer should be complete. And teacher are mainly influenced by your compactness, completeness, and clarity of your answer what you have given. They are not very interested to read the unnecessary things. So you very careful that the compactness and cleanness of your answering. And someone has told that, and this one point is saying that this you should know that to know a little and to present the little well, by and large superior to knowing much and presenting it poorly. The farmer will generally earn you a better grade. Actually what happens, if you are knowing little but if you are having a better art to organize that, then definitely you will get more mark than a person who is knowing more but he cannot able to express and present it very well. So always be confident what you are knowing, you must present that thing in a very good way. If questions are weighted, prioritize that into your time allocation for each question. Means the allocation of the time is very important. You do not be emotional with any question. Suppose some question you are knowing very well and you become emotional and you have given much time on that. Remember one thing, you are not going to get the more than 10 marks. You will get only under the 10 marks. And if you become too emotional, then definitely you are going to lose the time for the other question. So you must prioritize that and give the time on the basis of weightage of the question. When the time is up, question, stop writing. When time means become finished for one question, you stop writing and leave space and begin with the next question. Okay, and you can complete that answer during your when you are going again in last to review the time. Means that you must allocate your time properly for each and every question, because weightage is equal for all the question. And tips for taking essay exam: read through the question once and note if you have any choice in the answering the questions. If you are to answer the only some questions, then if suppose you are not having the you are having some option in the answering, so definitely you must go for a better option. Means those who are knowing those questions you are knowing very well, you start from that. But in the case of the ARS exam, you are not going to have any option. It means that you must have to complete all the question within prescribed time. Pay attention how the question is phrased. Okay, does it is directives, does it is compare, it asks for the comparing, contrast or criticize, because many times the question are asking differently. They sometimes they want to compare, they want to know the, what is the contrast and what, and sometimes they want to even criticize that thing, and they want to know the your view. So you must focus that in which way the question are asking. So you can develop your argument in this way. Begin each paragraph with a key point from the introduction. I have already told that you start from the introduction, and develop each point into a paragraph form. Okay, suppose you are knowing some points, some facts about that, you try to finish that thing in a paragraph form, and then use transition and enumeration so that you can connect the 2 points. And keep in mind, time limit always keep in your mind when you argue or anything. And lastly, you must conclude that thing. Restate your central idea and indicative why it is so important. Suppose they are asking for the sustainable agriculture. Does sustainable agriculture, why sustainable agriculture is important in India? And you must have to conclude it in 1 or 2 sentences. Again, it is time for your review. When you going to complete your answer, review your answer. How? Complete any question left incomplete. Suppose you are left some portion of the question, you immediately go there and then complete that question or sentence. Allow time to review all the question. Try to review all the question, because many times what we did, we misspelled. Sometimes we incomplete the word and we leave the some sentences, and sometimes date and number we forget to write there. So try to review all the question it by your best. And in the last, never forget to underline the keyword. If you are knowing that this underline, this things is very important, then try to underline with that thing, so that evaluator can find that thing in very quickly, and he will be impressed and will give you good marks. So I think these were some of the my idea and what I wanted to convey you for better marks in the ARS exam. I hope you enjoyed and taken interest, and if you have enjoyed this, you can share it for the benefit of your friend, those are very remotely placed, because this the purpose of this video is to convey this information to all the people. And if you like this, you can like my video, and if regarding this information, you can like my Facebook page, Dr. Vin Kumar. You can also follow me on my Twitter, AgroBipin IARI, and for more related video in the future, please you subscribe here. Thank you for watching my video, and all the best for your ARS exam.